what he says. Okay.
I wish we can get some time at my house, get to know each other more. So I want to manipulate you first so that you can feel like you have a real man. I want you to know like this is platinum you're talking about.
Are you type of normal?
I don't know if you heard that, guys. Did you hear what he said? No, guys. Did you hear what he said? Type in the chat if you heard what I said, and if you're watching a replay, comment down below saying I heard what he said. Did you hear what he said? Should I play it again for you so you understand what he just said? Because he said some wild things there, cuz. Yeah. Like you say this in your head, you don't say it out loud. You know what I'm saying to you? That's what let me know. I said him and Andile are cut from the same cloth. That's why he can't trust Andile. Okay? That's why he can't trust Andile. He can't trust Andile because they're cut from the same freaking cloth. Let's just play it one more time. I'll play it one more
Can
time
you
for
do
you
a good
guys.
job? Oof. Take a sip for that.
I wish we can get some time at my house, get to know each other more. So I want to manipulate you first so that you can feel like you have a real man. I want you to know like this is platinum you're talking about.
Are you type of normal?
Now, for him to actually say it out loud is wild to me. Wild. The confidence to come out and tell us, I want to even manipulate her, let her know. I mean, listen, we're not saying that we're not aware of his manipulation. We're saying that the fact that you're even saying it out loud, you're saying it out loud, that you want to manipulate somebody, make her feel like she has a man in you. Wow. There is danger in these things. Ha! There is danger. My God. Wow. I was like, bro, what? Wait a minute. If that's what we're doing, then of course, and the funny thing is, there is no need to even manipulate it. Okay? Because this girl told us out of her own mouth to you that she's just down to have sex. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like this situation doesn't even need manipulation, right? It doesn't even need manipulation because for her, she already told you, I'm here for the sex. I ain't here for anything else. You know what I mean? I ain't here for nothing else. Do you know what I mean? She already told you, look, I'm not really looking for a man. I'm looking for a bit of fun. I'm looking to, have a little bit of naughtiness. That's what she said. She basically said that she's looking for a little bit of naughtiness. So if you didn't add, I'm looking to manipulate you, it's like, but why? You've already got what you don't want her as a girl, right? Then that's when you realize that's when you realize that there's a darker side to it. So even if the girl gave you the panties and gave you her body and said, I don't mind having sex with you, you don't want that. And that's when I know there's a darker side. And I'll be honest with you, I know this thing because myself, I've lived that life and I understand, but there's a darker seeded side to you, which is the power that you want. You don't want to just have it, you want to take it. And that's different, right? Some people are invested in taking power, not being given it. So even though you're being given power and saying, listen, hey, you know what? In fact, there's no power there because once a person says, you know what, we can have sex, you're to you, it's like, no, I need to win it. I need to take it from you. I need to rob it from you. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right? So some people are invested in that. They like that aspect of having won that, having won the power from you, having taken. So now you want her to feel like that you're her man. For what? For what? No wonder why you can't trust Diamond. I mean, no wonder you can't trust your boy Andile because you're both the same way. Right? You're both the same way. And like you said, you know his game because you know you. You are dark. You understand? Right? It's dark. Because Olga already gave you what she wanted. Okay? All right. And then the conversation just got a bit wild. The conversation got a bit wild. It got to this point here where they're both talking. Have a look at this, listen to this.
Right.
I don't think anyone has ever taken me there.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'm not even supposed to say this, but I pretend a lot.
So they end up talking about sex, right? And end up talking about get into the deed, right? Because like I said, she already said she don't mind having the thing. I don't understand what was happening. So now they end up talking about sex, and guess what happens? Obviously, she says, obviously, I pretend a lot, so she ain't really had an experience. You know what I'm saying? Oopsie daisy. And so she doesn't have much of an experience, right? Now, of course, as a guy, we know you got to throw in them bars like, yo, when I lay it down, you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? And listen, when you can lay it down, it's a dark art, baby. Okay, when you can lay it down, it is a dark art. All right, it is a dark art. All right, so you know when you can hit it and you can hit it well, yeah, you a different character, bro. Like I know people might not want to say it, people might not want to like to hear it, but you know yourselves. I have an audience full of women. You know yourself. There are brothers that can hit it. You don't want to quit it straight away. You know what I mean? Shoot, there are some brothers that hit it. You wasted a sin on them. You know what I mean? You're not asking God for forgiveness, but you're annoyed because you're like, I didn't even get mine. You know what I mean? And there's some people you hit it, you say, well, Lord, I'm sorry, but you know, at least I got mine. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm not mad at what he's saying, as long as he delivers, quote unquote, in terms of what he's talking about, right? Right. As someone said to me, I remember back in the day, I went to a wedding and one of the aunties says, do you have the promise? We looked at her. What do you mean? She said, you have to deliver the promise. It's so wild. She was like, you have to deliver the promise. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, the promise. The promise, meaning, let there be a strong delivery. You understand what I'm saying to you, right? So, if he's promising that and he can deliver, Fantana's in trouble, right? If he can deliver what he said, Fantana is in trouble because one, he wants to manipulate you. Number two, you said yourself you pretended in sex previously, and now if he can hit it and can deliver the promise, okay, all right, and deliver the promise, then you now know that she's gonna be in trouble because you ain't gonna want to hit it and quit it. Right, which is why I was even looking at her in some way when she tried to get onto Lewis later on about the eggs, asking for the sperm eggs. Asking for the eggs in terms of surrogacy. I was looking at her like, baby, you haven't even finished your situation with Diamond, and you out here talking about Lewis doing too much with Zari when he hadn't even done anything. But you want to open your mouth like, how you gonna be taking me on dates? How you gonna be messing with Diamond, knowing you go on a date with Lewis in the first place? How you gonna be messing with Diamond? Don't try it. You know what I mean? I was like, you don't get out of pocket now, sis. That's later on in the episodes. You'll see that later on, guys, and you see what I'm talking about, right? But so in this situation here, again, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight because if they get to that place where they reach that point, it's trouble for them. It's curtains. Okay, so she gonna end up in a place that she doesn't need to be in, right? She needs to be in a place where, all right, cool, like maybe